Good morning, this is John Piper with the weekend video clip, and it's Saturday the 5th of October. I'm looking here at the chart of the Dow. Recently, I think yesterday in my daily report, I sent out a chart of this sort of running triangle type thing, ascending triangle. It may fit into the pattern in terms we've got an A, B, C there, B wave here, and maybe now a 1, 2, a 3, and then this thing becomes a 4 wave before a final 5th wave rally. That would allow the target of 16,000 to be met as per the bigger triangle, which is also shown in the daily reports. So that's an acceptable form. The alternative is in fact that we're going to see a break to the downside. That in fact we've got a major peak here, and this is actually the first leg down of an important correction. But right now, if we look at the triangle, we've got an A, B, C, D, and E. Let's just go down to a slightly shorter term chart. Actually, still a daily chart, but sometimes we've expanded it somewhat. So we've got a clear ABC here for this to be able to decline. This could be an ABC, but it could also be a 5. So it depends if you count that as a complete wave or as split up. Then we've got 5 waves down there. This could be either again. So the form is a little bit obscure. It doesn't really make a huge amount of difference. We've clearly got this support line here around 14,850, which is the key level I think at the moment. We've obviously seen a bounce here, so it just depends on how it pans out from here. So let's have a look at the shorter term action now. And my preferred count here is we've got a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's wave 3. That's 4. And 5, then we've got an A, B, C, so 1 ends there, 2 ends here, and now we appear to have a 1, 2, this could be a 3, a bit truncated, so this could be a 4 wave coming in now for a final 5th wave to complete wave 3, but of course that would take us down to 14,850, so it could be a complete ABC. So it looks like we've got more downside to come. This rally looks corrective so far. So a bit more downside, but where we are in the pattern at this point is not completely clear. We need more development to actually see precisely what's going on. Look at FTSE now. Similar count on FTSE, sort of clear 1 down to there maybe a 2 to there, 3 here. So this counts as a 4. So again, one more wave down would be a 5th wave. That would take us to a situation where we'd see a low next week. We then got 2 weeks to expiry, so a bit of a bounce come in into expiry, and that would then be perhaps a major selling point, and that fits the scenario quite well on both Dow and FTSE. So that's what we're looking for here, really, with a stronger rally coming in. So you may want to be careful about being short over the next couple of weeks. Maybe a bit more downside to come early next week, but then a major opportunity perhaps coming up at expiry, which we'll be looking at obviously very carefully as that gets closer. Now have a look at Forex, because quite a few interesting developments on the Forex markets. In Wednesday's video clip I talked about pound euro. I mentioned we had an A, B, and now a 5 part C, and I said 120 could be important and watch out for sell signals. I can't recall precisely what I mentioned extremes. Anyway, what we have now seen is quite a big pullback there, so I hope some of you caught that. It's 2 cents. Once we see some form here, let's have a look at a bit more short. Okay, this is the hourly chart, so we've got a rather obscure 1, I suppose, 2, 1, 2, maybe a 3 to there, 4. It looks like the fast bit's over. We should see something like low coming up, and we should then see an opportunity, and we want to put an extreme stop probably below here. So pound euro looks like a good short, and it's just a question of entering into that, which we'll be looking to do. I also mentioned euro dollar, not a huge amount going on there in fact, so I'll ignore euro dollar for the time being. Pound dollar. In Wednesday's clip I said that we had there was certainly a case that we should be selling this market, but I wanted to see more structure. We've now got more structure building up, so we've got the 1, 2, similar here to pound euro in fact, 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe a 3 to there. Anyway, again we've got the situation where the fastest bit should now be behind us, and we're looking to go short here as well. Waiting for a bit of structure. Again, I'll use my normal strategy. Once the low is in and see a bit of rally, put an extreme stop below the low, and also maybe look to get into the higher levels depending on the form of the rally takes. So I would expect that to happen actually probably next week, in fact, the way it's gone. I mean, this all happened this week, in the last 3 or 4 days, so a bit of a bounce next week could be quite likely. Nothing on gold, still in the doldrums, so leave that for now. I did send out Mark's results for the last 3.5 years, quite detailed actually, so those of you who like stats, that should be some interest. So any questions, please let me know. That's all. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.